In this video, you will create a floor plan from scratch using Revit 2026. There won't be a focus on creating a 3D BIM model for elevations, renderings, or 3D views, but strictly to quickly create a floor plan. Although you can use the principles of this video with any Revit template, we've created a free Revit residential template that you can download. It includes extra families and components to make your life easier. It is available in both metric and imperial units. Download the template using the link in the video description. In the same link, you will also find an image of the completed layout in both units to help you recreate the floor plan in this exercise. Alright, let's get going. Click on New to create a new project. Click on Browse and select the template of your choice, ideally the free BIMpier template you've downloaded. After selecting the template, click on OK to create the project. You will arrive to the Welcome page. Go to the Level 1 Floor Plan view. You will see all the families included in the template. Most of them are 2D only components, although we've included a few 3D families such as doors, windows, and sub-kitchen contours. You need to make sure the levels are set up correctly. Go to the South Elevation view. You can select the levels and adjust the value if you wish. For now, we'll keep it like this.
Another important thing when starting a project is to locate the internal origin and place the model accordingly. In this view, the internal origin is represented by the arrow symbol over here. If you can't locate it in your view, open the Visibility Graphics menu by going to the View tab or by using shortcut VG. Scroll down to the site. Expand the menu. Make sure the internal origin box is checked. Now we are ready to create walls. Go to the Architecture tab and select the Wall tool or use shortcut WA. In the Type selector, pick the correct wall type. In this case, we use a generic 300mm type. You can see that this wall goes from level 1 up to level 2. Now, click on the center of the internal origin to create the first wall. Click again to complete the segment. Press Escape once to break the chain wall creations and create another wall at the corner. Press Escape twice to exit the wall creation mode. There are multiple ways to create a layout. An interesting way to do it is to quickly create a layout using lines as references before creating the walls. Go to the Annotate tab and select the Detail Lines tool or use shortcut DL. Select the correct line type. In this case, we use a red line to easily differentiate between model elements and lines. Click once to start the line. Position the cursor in the correct direction and type in the dimension value. Complete the layout of the house using lines. Now, we will explore some ways to modify existing elements. When a wall is selected, you can drag the dot to adjust the boundaries. But my favorite tool is by far Align. You will find it in the Modify tab, but you should use shortcut AL. Type in AL, select the reference line, then click the line to adjust. We use it on this wall to adjust the boundary. Another useful tool is called Create Similar, which you can use by using shortcut CS. This will create another element using the same type category as the selected one. We use it to quickly create a bunch of other walls. When the walls are created, we use the Align tool to adjust their position to match the red line's layout. We use a similar technique to create walls for the garage.
Create a rough layout and use the Align tool to adjust the position. Are you enjoying this video? We provide hundreds of Revit and BIM tutorials for users of all skill levels. Please subscribe to support the channel.
It's time to create the interior walls layout. This time we will use another way to do it. Pick the interior wall type. Create a rough version of the interior layout. Then use temporary dimensions to adjust the position. When a wall is selected, you will see these small blue dimensions around it. Change the dimension value to adjust the wall position. You can drag the small blue dots to modify the witness lines of the dimension. We use the technique to complete the layout. Let's fast forward a little bit.
It's up to you. You can stick to temporary dimensions or you can use detail lines to draft a quick layout and then align the walls to their correct position. Once you don't need the red detail lines anymore, make sure to delete them. Do a cross selection of the complete building. At the bottom right of your screen, there's a funnel icon. This is the filter. Click on it and deactivate all elements except for the red lines. Then, delete them with the delete key.
Walls are complete, it's now time to create doors. You'll find them in the Architecture tab or by using shortcut DR.
Select the basic door type.
Simply click on the wall to create the door. Click on the blue arrows to flip the door around. You can also press spacebar to flip. These doors are too small. You need to create a new type. Select one of the door and click on Edit Type. Click on Duplicate and type in the values you want to use. Then adjust the width of the door and click on OK. The door will become larger. To quickly assign this new type to the existing doors, use the Match Type Properties tool by using shortcut MA. Click once on the reference doors, then click on the doors to adjust. You can use the temporary dimensions to adjust the position. Keep creating doors using the other families to complete the layout. We're going to fast forward a little bit.
To help you position elements accurately, another tool might be helpful. It is called Thin Lines. Activate it with shortcut TL. It changes the width of all lines to 1 pixel. This doesn't affect the views when printing, only when you're working on a model. This way, it's easier to accurately position elements. Time to add some windows. The tool is located in the Architecture tab, or you can use shortcut WN. The process is similar to doors. Pick the correct window type in the type selector. Then, click on the wall to create the window. A quick way to adjust the position of the windows is to use the Align tool with shortcut AL. In this case, the window is aligned to the door. Then, place all the other windows. We're going to speed up the process. You can experiment with different window families. In the drop-down selector, we switch a single window to one that has a vertical division. In one of the panel is a casement opening symbol. Go to the type properties and duplicate the type. Enter the width and height dimension for the type name. Then change the width and the height values. You can also check the centered vertical division box to ensure the vertical division of this window always remains centered, regardless of the width. These are settings specific to the custom-made BIMpure window. Different window families will have different parameter options. Oh, by the way, the BIMpure membership includes access to our collection of Revit doors and windows. The families are made to be lean, beautiful, and easy to use. These collections include various styles and material types to help you save time and be more accurate on your Revit projects. Okay, back to the project. Keep on creating all necessary window types using the dimensions indicated on the completed drawing. Let's speed things up a little bit. Use the Align or Move tools to finalize the position of the windows. Although it's not required for the floor plan, it's a good idea to adjust the sill height of the windows. This will be helpful if you want to create elevations. We forgot to add the glazed patio door, so find the correct type and add it to the project.
Now it's time to create components in the plan. You can copy and paste components from the library below in the view. Another great tool to use is Create Similar. Select the component and use shortcut CS. Your cursor will show a preview of the element. Hit spacebar to flip the component. For some elements, you will see blue arrows you can use to adjust the dimensions. Some components will have to be hosted on walls. For example, the toilet family has to be located on a wall. Let's fast forward a little bit while all the components are being placed.
There are a couple of ways you can draw and represent the kitchen countertops. The first one is to draw model lines. You will find the tool in the Architecture tab or by using shortcut LI. Select the line type. In this case, we use the 0.22mm line type. Draw the lines to represent the countertop. There's another technique you can use to be more efficient and save time in the free BIMpure template. We've included some kitchen families that you can use. Copy and paste the L-shaped countertop family and adjust the dimensions. You will see the blue arrows on the family. Drag them to adjust the dimensions. You can also use the Align tool to be more efficient. Next, you can use the kitchen island family and adjust the dimensions. Press on spacebar to rotate the family. Then, you can add the fridge, the oven, the pantry, and the sink. Copy and paste the components from the template.
It's time to create a floor. The tool is located in the Architecture tab. Select the correct type, then adjust the purple boundaries. Remove the location of the stairs from the boundaries. To save some time, we use the Split tool to cut this boundary line into segments. Use shortcut SL to use Split. Then, use the Trim tool to join the lines together. Click the green check to complete. Oh, just realized there is a car missing in the garage. Let's create some stairs. Select the tool in the Architecture tab. Select the Residential Stairs type. Pay close attention to the properties. You will see that the stairs will be linking level 1 and level 2 together. You can also see how many risers will be on the stairs. Adjust the number to 16. In the options bar, change the width to 915. Click once to start the stairs. Click again when you see 8 risers. Then, move the cursor and create the second run. The landing will be automatically created. Select one of the run and zoom in. Use the Move tool by using shortcut MV. Click on the end of the stringer, then click again to snap on the wall edge. Repeat the same process for the other run. Click the green check to complete. We will now show a couple of tips to coordinate different levels together. Go to the Level 2 floor plan view. You can only see the stairs. Activate the underlay of the view and set it to Level 1. Level 1 will be visible in gray. If you create a new element in this view, it will display in black. This is helpful to coordinate levels together. Another helpful tool are the reference planes. You will find it in the Architecture tab. In this case, we create 2 reference planes where we will eventually set up a structural column.
These reference planes will be visible in all views.
Let's go back to level 1 and create a ceramic floor pattern. Create a new floor and select the thin finish floor type. Draw the boundaries and make sure to go around the walls and countertops. In this case, we use the Pick Lines tool. This will create boundaries based on existing lines and elements. Then, use other tools like Split, Trim, and Align to complete the boundaries.
This finished floor must sit above the main floor you have already created. Set a value of 12 mm to the height offset from level parameter. You notice that the fridge and the pantry becomes invisible. That's because the new ceramic finished floor is sitting just above them. Use a cross selection to pick the fridge and the pantry. In the instance properties, set an offset value so they sit above the finish. If you want, it is possible to rotate the pattern of the floor finish. Use the Tab key to select one of the pattern lines. Then, use shortcut RO to rotate the line. Move your cursor and type an angle of 90 degrees. Then, you can use the Align tool to adjust the tile's position. If you are enjoying this video, you will love our basics course for Revit. It includes everything you need to know to get started and complete a full architectural project. The videos are efficient and go straight to the point. All content is also available in a PDF format and with text and images below each video. We've just launched a full refresh of the course for the Revit 2026 version and added new videos on topics requested by users. Thousands of busy AEC professionals are using basics to learn Revit in a smooth and pleasant way. Enroll now at bimpure.com/basics.
Now we're going to annotate the drawing. First, we will create tags. Go to the Annotate tab and select Tag by category, or use shortcut TG. In the Options bar, deactivate the Leader option. Click on each door and each window. The tag will indicate the width of the door. For the windows, it indicates the width and the height. The tags appear to be a little big, so adjust the scale of the view. Create a custom scale of 1:75. The tags now appear a little bit smaller. You can set the tags to vertical if you wish.
Now let's add some dimensions. Go to the Annotate tab and select the Align Dimensions tool or use shortcut DI. To pick between different lines that are close one to another, use the Tab key to cycle through the options. Create all the dimensions that you need.
To complete the plan, let's add a dark wall pattern. Go to the Visibility Graphics menu, locate it in the View tab or by using shortcut VG. Scroll down to the Walls category. Click on the Cut pattern. Set a solid fill to the background. Set a dark gray color. Click on OK. As you can see, all walls show a dark gray pattern. The floor plan is complete. You just need to place it on the sheet. Go to sheet A100. Drag the level 1 view to the sheet. You will have to adjust the crop region of the view. Double-click on the view to go inside of it. Click on this little icon to activate the crop region. Drag the blue dots around the floor plan. Then, click on Crop View. Element outside of crop region limits will disappear. Some texts are still floating around though. Simply check the Annotation Crop parameter in the Properties to make the text disappear.
You can select a view and remove the view title. Fill out the information on the sheet. Congrats, you are done. You can now export to the PDF format. Click on this icon. Since you are only printing a single sheet, you don't really have to modify the default settings. You can see the resulting PDF file. Finally, although you've created this project only for the plan view, it wouldn't be too hard to upgrade it to also create elevations. Click on this icon to open the 3D view. You can see that everything you've created in this plan also appears in 3D. You can start adjusting some elements. Also, you could upgrade some of your 2D families to 3D families instead. In this example, we swap the 2D kitchen families with 3D families that already exist in the template. If you've enjoyed this video, check out the Complete Basics 2026 course for Revit. Enroll now at bimpure.com/basics. Thanks for watching.